Today's topic is demonic possessions, attachments, and spiritual parasites. What are they? Well, they all basically mean the same thing. An evil, unwanted presence or entity that is adversely affecting you, trying to take control of you through your thoughts or actions, and with its suggestions, commands, interruptions, and chaos to your life and health, the entity or presence seeks to prey on, punish, or harm you for a variety of unknown reasons. Most people wonder if the demonic force or entity is always with you, or just waiting for an opportunity to annoy or prey on you when you are stressed and vulnerable. No one really knows for sure, but those affected usually say the possession or attachment is always with them, interacting whenever the evil spirit desires, until they get rid of it. So why would someone think they have a demonic possession or attachment? Here are some examples of what people have told me when I worked with them to uncover their claims. A few have told me that life has not been going well and they are constantly having bad luck, or they may be experiencing sudden health issues. They may even feel they're being punished for things they have done in this life or even a previous one. Others have said that they are hearing a voice that tells them to do things that would harm themselves or others. Sometimes the voice constantly tells them they're not good enough or are worthless. In one incident, a holy or magical person like a medium, a psychic, shaman, or witch told another client that they have such an attachment. Another person told me that they were sure something was attached to them since their personal items started to go missing and they could no longer find them. This person, like some others, really had no idea why they were being harassed. In a moment, I will talk about the many options and strategies available to remove an attachment or possession, but first I want to address the one that always comes to mind first: exorcism. Exorcism is ancient and is part of the belief system of many cultures and religions. It's been made famous through books and movies, which has established its importance and entertainment value within our society. Exorcism is the religious or spiritual practice of evicting demons or other spiritual entities from a person or an area that is believed to be possessed. And depending on the spiritual beliefs of the exorcist, this may be done by causing the entity to swear an oath, performing an elaborate ritual, or simply by commanding it to depart in the name of a higher power. Is it effective? Well, it depends on you. If you believe in its power, then the ritual will be effective. If you don't, then it won't. But I caution you, don't go looking for an exorcist immediately. You have many other options available to you that I think can be more effective. When I investigate, I first want to determine if the evil force or negative energy is external to the person or whether it is internal, which means it's coming from the living person and not from something or someone else. If it's external, one would feel like a victim with no control over it. If it's internal and not coming from an evil demon or spirit, I would say they do not have a demonic attachment, possession, or spiritual parasite. I believe they need to take responsibility for what's going on and investigate it. Perhaps the person may have a physical health problem or a mental health issue, from paranoia, low self-esteem, extreme stress and anxiety, or even schizophrenia. What's important to know is that these conditions require trained and certified medical doctors and therapists, not a magical spell or ritual. So how do you know if it's external or internal? Well, that's the million-dollar question. If you can't figure it out for yourself, then the first thing to do is to seek the assistance of an expert. Start your search with either a mental health professional or a psychic medium who is experienced in this area. I've learned that you can't just tell someone they don't have an attachment and be done with it. You have to understand and address their concerns and beliefs that they do. I take a unique and comprehensive approach and address the whole individual. After a full consultation and interview, as well as a psychic reading of the client, I create a multi-step prescription, which includes a variety of actions from cleansing, protection, or cord-cutting rituals to possibly consulting with health professionals. In my psychic reading, I want to understand the client's psychic sensitivities and abilities. For example, are they perhaps a super sensitive empath, unintentionally absorbing and holding on to the emotional energy of living people around them? Or are they unaware that they are picking up on a spirit around them, like a past loved one or even a spirit guide? So if you think or have been told that you have a demonic attachment, possession, or spiritual parasite that is adversely affecting your life, here are steps you can take. Start with a self-assessment and figure out what stresses you have been experiencing over the last few months or even years and how they've been bothering you. These stresses could be the real demon forces affecting you. Once the stress has been identified, many people are able to figure out how to reduce or remove the stress by changing their behavior. After a self-assessment, others may want to consult a healthcare professional to evaluate any mental or physical health issues so they can get back on the right track. Another option is to engage a knowledgeable psychic medium. He or she should be able to determine your abilities and tap into any paranormal activity which you are experiencing. If needed, they can provide an appropriate plan. Finally, if you feel an exorcism ritual would be helpful, then you will need to find an experienced exorcist. So don't jump to the conclusion that you're being affected by a demon or evil spirit who wants to do you harm. Do your homework and consult the professionals first to help guide you on the path to your recovery of mind, body, and soul. These are my opinions and recommendations from my experiences with clients who have claimed they have a negative entity adversely affecting them. So thank you for watching. Look for more of my mystical quickies on any of my social media sites. Subscribe and get alerts from my YouTube channel. Follow me on my Facebook or Instagram pages. So until our next mystical quickie together, take care of yourself in mind, body, and spirit.